Oh, yeah. What up, what up? Get in here, stay in here. Don't go nowhere. Let's have a super active chat tonight, guys. Get your typing digits ready. Lots of fun. What's up? I see you, YouTube. I see you. We got time. Be safe, please. Oh, yeah. That's Kevin MacLeod, by the way. The song's called Slow Burn. I like talking over music. It's kind of fun. Oop. Sorry, we gotta get through the legal stuff. And of course, Robert.
Gentlemen, the show starts in 3, 2, 1. Go.
Well, he tells me you gotta go. I gotta go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, degenerates of all ages, welcome to yet another Thursday evening here on that Fuzzing Rock Show. Man, I've been tired since like all day today. I've been super tired. I missed first nap. I skipped second nap. I was tired. And then like literally, I don't know, 3 minutes ago, I just woke up like, all right, time to do the show. So I wouldn't say I'm bouncing off the walls, but oh, there he is, the mayor of Nippertown. What's up, Jim? I wouldn't say I'm bouncing off the walls, but I'm ready to go, man. I have, of course, the lovely thong from Lola Montez right here, $100 bill, of course. Yeah, let's do a little Lola plug. Where are my plugs? They're gone. Oh, they're on the floor. and I can't get up because I don't have pants on. Wake up. What do you mean wake up? I'm awake, man. What about you guys? Everybody else wake up. Start typing in the chat. Let's see what you guys got going on. It's good to see you, by the way, Ms. Juea. All right. What do we got going on tonight? We got a pretty good show tonight. We're going to talk about Valentine's Day. We're going to talk about RAISIN awareness. And got some music trivia tonight because it was such a popular thing last week. So we're going to do it again tonight. And then, well, we'll talk about next week in a little while. So what we'll do is we'll go over first the GoFundMe that we talked about last week for our friend Skylar. It is still up. It is still on the That Fuzz and Rock Show page. You guys can go check it out there. Yes, buddy. That's right. Viter, we got more trivia just for you, pal. So we put a GoFundMe up for, well, I didn't start it, but we're just kind of helping along. Our friend Skylar, it's SOS, Save Our Skylar. Skylar's a young lady that has, I'll get there, Jim. I'll get there. Jeez. Skylar is a new friend of the show who she's got some problems and needs a bunch of surgeries and stuff like that. So there was a GoFundMe started. I talked to Robin, who is her mom, today. She told me that Sky is in Albany Med in amazing hands, recovering from her surgery. So she's doing well, and everything that the GoFundMe is bringing is helping them tremendously. She says thank you. She's very appreciative, and let's keep it going, guys. The link is on the That Fuzz and Rock Show page. Love to Skylar. That's right. So Skylar's doing good so far. She's got a long way to go, but she's a powerhouse, man. She's gonna make it through this. She's gonna be okay. So everybody keep the prayers, love, and all that stuff going. And Skylar, hopefully I'll meet you soon. I want to see you ride your ponies. You got a pony. It's a cool pony. Capital Underground, guys. Capital Underground is on exclusively on nippertown.com. You guys can go check that out over there. 1 full hour. It's like 1 hour and 2 minutes. So Ralph gives you a little bonus every week, even though you don't realize it. It's like 1 hour and 2 minutes every week of the best local music you can find anywhere in the area. Go check it out over there. I think we're at 43 now. I think we're at episode 43. Can you fill? I don't know what that means. Can you fill? If you want to, come on, bro. Waiting on you. Come on in. So episode 43, I think we're on now. And if I'm wrong, he'll yell at me and tell me to change my tune. But it's amazing. You guys can definitely check that out. Exclusively on nippertown.com. Also, you can check out Shuffle Extreme. Shuffle Extreme is a little endeavor that Ralph's got going on in the internet radio aspect of things. And it's just 24 hours of kick-ass music. So check that out over there. ShuffleExtreme.com on that one. All right. Talk to Valenti today. Plush at Empire Underground tomorrow evening. That's 2/11/22. Dude, you know what? I'm all for that. If you want to give me a night off, come babysit the degenerates for me. That would be fine, bro. That Fuzzing Ralph show. I dig it. I like that. So Plush 2/11/22, 7 p.m. doors. Guys, there is no tickets available at the door. It is a sold out show. Please don't go to the door and say, hey, man, I want to buy a ticket, or come on, man, you know me. It is capacity. It is sold out. So there will be no tickets at the door. But Plush at Empire Underground tomorrow. It's going to be a hell of a show. If you got tickets for it, guys, I mean, enjoy yourselves. It's going to be a great show. Album release party tomorrow. So make sure you go and check that out if you have tickets, of course. Nippertown.com's own Mike Stampalia. His best bet tonight is Candy Ambulance at the Park Theater in Glens Falls. So you got time. It's 7:06 now. I would say after the show, but I'm not going to be greedy. You guys can go check out Candy Ambulance up in Glens Falls if need be. And please don't watch the show. You can listen to it over your Bluetooth. Don't watch while you're driving down the highway. Just not a good thing. I don't move. I sit here and kind of do nothing but talk. So you don't have to worry about that. But yeah, if you guys are heading up to Glens Falls tonight. Put it on the Bluetooth. You can hear my annoying voice all the way up there. Where are we at? We got these Stampalia. So local bands interested in being on the show or being interviewed for That Fuzzing Rock Show, all you have to do is message the page. It's facebook.com/That Fuzzing Rock Show, or me on my personal page. Doesn't matter. And we'll definitely make it happen. You can also tell Ralph if you want to be interviewed on this show, and he will probably hook you up with me. It'd be a nice thing if you did that. I think you would. Speak of the devil. Get out of here, dude. Look at you. Selling it, man. What's going on, bro? Oh, no. There's no sound, dude. Okay. I'm not even sure what that means. No sound, bro. Oh, Laura. Good evening. The Queen is here. God save the Queen, of course. All right. Where do we leave off? Yeah. So message Ralph. It's Ralph@nippertown.com. He will get us in touch. Next week on the show, live in studio interview is the Pine Boys. And I also am recording an interview this week from a guy that messaged me from Australia. He's a singer, songwriter, author. His name is Joe Matera. Interesting dude. He's got some cool stuff to tell us. So we're going to do an interview with Joe and check out what he's got going on. What's up, bro? You there? I no can hear you, sir. I gotta get over there and like fuck with your settings or something. No. Oh, he's removed one. He put another one back in. It's not awkward. I can't keep going, dude. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not a professional at this. You know that. All right, folks. So Valentine's Day is rapidly approaching us. Monday, February 14th, which, fellas, it's just 4 days away. You got to remember, the florists are busy. The card section at your local CVS or Walgreens is going to have all them big holes in it when you get there. So plan ahead, get there a little early. Make sure you guys get the right card, or at least a halfway decent card. Don't like get the mom card and then scratch it out and put honey or whatever. I don't know how that works. I don't have a Valentine, so actually I think I was denied a Valentine this year, dude. I think people declined. I think I got declined for being a Valentine. Said something like I was overqualified for the job. What the fuck does that mean? You know, Laura, I'm glad you said that because I was going to ask the ladies that are out there. What do you guys like to get on Valentine's Day? Because guys are like flowers, chocolate, and wait a minute. Why are you, your mic's muted, bro? Click down on the bottom and unmute your mic. Oh, isn't that nice? Now, come on now. Some people like to contribute to the corporate BS. It's just the way it is. Well, yeah, I mean, getting laid is good on Valentine's Day. Yes. Krause's chocolate covered strawberries. So, ladies, what do you guys want besides like chocolate, flowers, jewelry? I don't know, like all the cliche stuff that guys usually get. What do you guys want for Valentine's Day? Special dinner. There you go. No, like you. What do you want though? Like, what do you want? Just S. Just S. Just an S. That's it. Dogs, a clean house, something to do. Okay, so chores would be a good thing. Well, Rosemary, you would like tiaras. I know that. I know that if somebody came to you with a tiara in a box, you're gonna love it. A sweet gesture. Like what though? Let's help the fellas out here, ladies. What kind of sweet gesture? Like tiaras, see, I knew it. Down on the bottom, is your mute mic say muted? There should be a little microphone. Is that red or is that normal? I think that's it. See that? Tech support is here for you, brother. Tech support is here for you. How about now? All right, I'll keep going. All right, so what I'm thinking is, what about how about this? How about if your dude gives you like a coupon book for stuff? Is that cool for with chicks or no? Trying to go back through the other ones. Tracy said, "Get laid." That's good. Sleep.
That's badass.
There he is. Can hear you now, bro.
I know you can hear me now, dude. I've been fucking with you the whole time.
Oh, you suck. Oh, is this payback now? Is that where
Kind
this is
of.
payback? Huh?
Yeah, where's the mayor? That prick.
So coupon book from 7-year-olds. So a coupon book no good? Like I'll do like dishes or I don't know, something to that effect to like give you a break during the year.
I use coupons. I'm not above it. Even if I got more money in my bank account, than normal and save up some money, that's how you save money, right?
I agree. Absolutely. What, the coupon books mean you won't do it?
Are you talking to the people in the chat?
Yeah. I mean, they're
Do you put up their comments so I can see it when you talk to them? Can you
don't
do that?
see them? You can't see them?
Now I don't. Now, well, I'm not really. I don't know. I'm on the internal page of the Fuzz Studios.
Oh, you're on the inner sanctum.
Yeah, I'm not really watching on Facebook now. I'm just here with my green scarf and my green lights, and I just figured I went above and beyond for tonight because we were all talking about how on the crew last night how everybody had sets, and I figured if I'm going to go on your show, I got to be part of the Green Man and have to be able to channel. In fact, this beautiful, beautiful green scarf that my sister gave Cass. This is a woman's scarf, by the way.
You got to represent, right?
Yeah, I'm trying, and this Nippertown hoodie I haven't taken off in a few days since I've had it. It's the most comfortable thing I have.
I would. I was actually thinking about getting mine welded onto me. Like literally just like TIG welded right onto me.
So you were talking about what people could buy each other for Valentine's Day.
More along the lines, like chicks are awesome, dude. They just like know. Like I'm gonna get him this and it's gonna be cool. Like guys are just like, oh yeah, here's some candy and flowers. Have a good day, like.
Yeah, see you later. We're gonna get laid tonight or what? Viagra. I guess Viagra would be good. Even for a guy who doesn't have a dysfunction problem. Maybe what do they call it? ED, erectile dysfunction. The guys who don't have it, maybe to give your girl an extra special night. Maybe you score a Viagra pill and make her want you to stop, kind of thing.
Enough already.
Right. Usually you give her the best 3 minutes of her life. Now you're going for 3 hours.
It's usually like a race to the finish. Like I got you beat.
I got you. You're not going anywhere.
No, that's it, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've tried that once. It was Cialis. And not that I have a problem in that area, but somebody told me that it would be like 10 times better. So I'm like, whatever. Gimme. So I tried it, and damn if they weren't right, man. It was. I'm telling you, dude. Right. Like it was like I was 17 again. I mean, that thing was like.
I never tried Viagra willingly or knowing that I was taking Viagra.
You got slipped a Mickey?
No. Unfortunately, there was a time in my life for I guess about 3 years where I refer to myself as the garbage disposal. And the garbage disposal would drink or do almost any and every drug and pill at one time, which I haven't done that in 21 years. But anyway, one night someone's like, hey man, I got these. These are cool. try this, man. This will make you feel mellow. You're too fucking hyper. So I thought it was like, I don't know. I thought it was like a Percocet or something like that. And he gave it to me, and I took 2, and it was fucking Viagra. He's like, "Oh, dude, I gave you the wrong fucking pills. You got a girlfriend?" And I'm like, "No, why?" He's like, "I just gave you 2 Viagra." So
It's gonna be a
I was
long
in
night
pain.
for you.
I was in pain, and I was in so much pain that I couldn't even try to go, to do anything myself or find somebody. It was just painful, and it was the worst experience of my life.
So did you have one of those ones that they talk about the 4 hours you should go see a doctor?
Like I had a hard on for like 8 hours. Sorry, Ma. Sorry, Mrs. Mayor. So I'm trying to keep my clean mouth up. But yeah, it was horrible. It was very uncomfortable. I had tight jeans on that night, so it wasn't good. So I'm like walking around, like limping around, and yeah. So that was my only Viagra experience. So maybe actually, guys, maybe you just don't take it. Just 3 minutes, go to bed.
Yeah, if you don't need it, kind of avoid that. That's probably not a good
Yeah,
idea.
I guess avoid. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to push the Viagra on you.
And we are by far not medical experts, so don't take a word we said, to heart.
No,
We don't know
no,
what the fuck we're talking about.
absolutely do not know what we're talking about. But thank you for inviting me.
Dude, I
It's
appreciate
cool.
you coming on, man.
And the reason I'm here is because I missed the crew for 3 weeks in a row because I was sick, like really sick with pneumonia, and I'm feeling so much better. And I don't know. I might even play a song for you too. I got the piano out.
You got the piano out?
Yeah, dude. It's that fuzzing rock show is like. That's why I was like, I need to become part of the green tonight, and actually, I don't know where these came from. They kind of fell out of the sky or off a shelf today. And I'm like, what the hell are these? And I started playing with them. And when I saw the green come up, I was like,
my office, my assistant actually sent them over to you. Just
So I mean, I can take them.
Oh, look at that! That's nice.
Put them around me. Put them in my mouth. Oh,
you can electrocute yourself, bro.
No, can you do this?
I can't. No, I mean, I don't even have anything remotely close. Oh, you know what I can do though? Here's a stupid trick. Go ahead. Go ahead. Nice. Here's a stupid trick. Let me see if I can do this. Okay, so regular stick lighter, right? Check this out. Ready? Check this out. This is I don't know how I found out I could do this, but watch this. Ready?
That's a lighter. Dude, stop.
Yeah. And there's no burn.
There's no burn. How?
Magic, bro.
Wow. You are a superhero.
If you breathe in slow while you're doing it, it doesn't burn the top of your mouth. That's the best, man.
I'm having too much fun tonight.
Great is the next St. Patrick's Day. I can load up on great stuff. Yeah, I usually look for sales. Good evening.
Usually I don't go out for St. Patrick's Day. On St. Patrick's Day, I'm getting together with Zach Leffler, my original member in the tradition, and Cass, my fiance, is going to join us on violin for a set. So the tradition's doing a little cool acoustic set. And everybody's like, you need to learn Whiskey in the Jar. I'm like, we don't play Irish music. I'll wear green, and I'll become DJ Ralph O'Renna again for the second year in a row. Yeah. And I'll spin Irish music, on the 15-minute breaks or whatever we take, before I'll get there early for an hour, spin Irish music. We'll play a set, spin Irish music, but I'm not going to try to be something I'm not, except for tonight. You know what I mean? But I'm not Irish, obviously, but I love the holiday. I love the spirit. I have Irish friends. Most of them are jerks and drunks, but I love them.
Speaking of Irishmen, you know who I miss? Eamon McGurr. Remember Eamon from the radio station?
Yes, Eamon had the restaurant, right?
Yes. Yep. Yeah, over on Spring Street.
Right. Eamon's, it was like an underage college bar, Sienna, go figure.
Yep.
or not underage. Maybe it was just a college bar. I don't want to
It was a
put a
college
stigma.
bar,
But
yeah.
yeah, he was such a nice man, such a
He
nice
was.
man, and I trained him to use the board
Did you?
because that was my because a lot of people I always get stuck doing that, but I didn't mind. It was fun, because people need to learn. Here's this, here's that, here's where your record player goes to. Here's your microphone. Turn it on. Make sure you don't swear when the microphone's on. But he was such a nice man. Yeah, Eamon, right?
Eamon,
Eamon
yep.
is how you pronounce it. Yeah. Speaking of Irish, he was not one of those jerk Irish friends I had. He was
He was a good dude.
awesome man.
Yep.
R.I.P.
His show was on Sunday mornings.
Just driving the other day to meet you and Jim for lunch, I drove by and it's like all pine bushes and then like condos right behind it throughout the whole land. The landscape looks totally different. I was blown away. I really didn't pick up on it before, but I was looking toward it,
Dude, they have gates and everything now. It's like hard to navigate.
Yeah. It looked that way. Yeah.
Yeah, the old days. And I think the radio station is not behind Heinz Hall anymore. It's in the
it's not.
campus center.
It's in the campus center.
Oh.
It's like 3 radio stations in one. It's really good. It's really good. They've got a lot of great equipment, and but it just kind of turned into not to badmouth it because it's still a force in even a little bit. I think they still do some local music too, and it's still it's the heritage station. It's where we got our start. So
absolutely.
And I went back there actually for my 20th anniversary of being a DJ, and that's where I started. And I was doing a show called Off the Meter with my good friend Rhiannon, who is Bubbles from 104.9 The Edge. And we actually did a show together for a while, and then I did it on my own. But so yeah, it's pretty amazing what they got going on.
I don't know, man. I liked our shitty board and microphone
production studio
that shorted out all the time, and you had to call Rich Redmond all the time and be like, "Hey, come fix this."
Playing the demos of the local bands, right? Rich Redmond and Dave Sperano, right? Were the first two. You were there that far back, huh?
Yep.
There was some other guy that used to mess with me. He didn't like me at all. Tommy something. I don't remember, but he said one night I played Slayer like 5 minutes too early. He's like, "Listen, Renna." He's like, you may think that you can I'm some kind of pushover, but I got an itchy trigger finger. Don't mess with me. And I was like, "Who the fuck are you, Clint Eastwood?"
Ooh.
What's the itch? Who said that? Itchy trigger finger. Where did that come from?
I have no idea.
It blew my mind.
But it was like you're like, hey, what are you gonna do? Dock my pay, bro?
Right? You dock my pay. I'm here working for free at midnight till 3
Exactly.
a.m. Whatever.
So I was talking about RAISIN awareness earlier.
About
this is kind of funny. So, Sager High School, a couple of seniors, young ladies, started as a joke, they started this thing where they would take the raisins that they were given in lunch and they started putting them in an empty locker. And they were, stacking up the boxes and stuff. So they would start collecting these boxes that nobody ate. If they were going to eat them, they didn't touch them. But if they weren't going to eat them, they would collect all these. So they started putting them in the locker.
Right.
So now what they're doing is they're kind of making a statement now about how much waste is in schools. How they waste food because you don't have a choice. They give them to you. You have to take them. And they've told them, like, they want them, I think, and they give them to them and they make them take them, I guess.
So
correct.
Are they just taking the raisins and just kind of putting them in the locker, or are they actually like putting them in plastic bags or plastic containers? Because now those raisins got to be fermenting in those lockers.
Well, what they do is, the raisins have the boxes and the sealed packages.
Okay, so they just put the boxes in there.
Yep, yeah. So they're stacking the boxes.
Good,
right?
Good thinking, girls.
As of right now,
Uncle Ralph is proud.
They have 1,581 boxes stacked up so far.
Jupiter, really?
I'm telling you, and it's
so that's like every student in the school every day for how many days?
for like 4 days, but I mean,
Is this Shaker? You said Shaker High.
Shaker High School, yeah.
Shaker was up. They were always smarter than us in Troy. They were always hotter than us. The guys even were hotter. They were. But yeah, they're just smarter kids. I guess they just come from better families and just I don't know.
I
was always
went
envious.
to Colony. I went to Colony, so they were our
Colony
biggest
were
rivals.
punks. Colony were punks.
Well, case in point. But yeah, like I used to get picked on, not picked on, but like people would bust my balls like, oh, you don't have a girlfriend, you never have a girlfriend. Like I had a girlfriend all through high school, but she was from Columbia because the Columbia chicks are smoking hot.
Yeah, the girls out there were pretty hot,
They were.
I lucked out. I wound up with a girl who I know I'm going to get this wrong, but I would say Guilderland in Rotterdam raised, and cool parents, and I lucked out. But
good stock over there.
Yeah, Cass is definitely well bred, very intelligent, has a sense of humor, and support. It was the first person I was ever with that encouraged me to quit my job and go into business for myself and follow my music career. And here I am, like 42, wanting to settle down. And she kind of pushed me, and here comes Tracy.
Yeah, Mercy girl. See, that's
Hello, Tracy Leach.
Mercy girl. We know.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of a mellow. It's a mellow thing tonight. It's not as intense as last night.
So that's
so go ahead.
A feature
Shaker.
On the show,
what's that?
I'm gonna try and get the girls that started it on the show to talk to them about it some more. And they're also having a thing at Shaker Middle School where the food pantry is very, very low. So
yeah,
I don't know if we can tie this whole thing in, but my thought is to have Shaker should like give us a short bus for a couple of days, and we'll just fill that thing with food.
No, we could fill a full bus.
I just want the short bus because
What if we stayed on the bus and we wouldn't leave the bus until it's filled with food?
Because then people will be like, "Oh, let's punish them and make them stay on there." And
I think Mike the Enforcer had to do that once. I think he did do that and raise a lot of money. He stayed on the bus.
That doesn't surprise me. He's a freaking
a Price Chopper parking lot. Yeah, I remember that.
Mike is a fucking maniac. I love the guy to death.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. I got a funny story about Mike the Enforcer, but are you done with talking about the girls? Is there a GoFundMe link?
Yeah, I think
or any kind of.
Nope, they're just raising awareness for it. But I think that you'll hear more about this in the near future. So I think I'm going to do something with them, and they're one of the teachers is involved in it too. So I might be interviewing them sometime soon about that, and maybe we can parlay it into a food drive thing.
Props to the Shaker girls for doing something cool.
Well done, ladies. Well done.
Yeah, well done. And it definitely should turn it around to something positive to where you can help feed some people who are in need. And hey, if you're in luck, they might like raisins.
See that? There you go.
Who likes raisins?
Vieter, you're a teacher, man. Let's get some food. Let's get some buses, man. We'll just go around and start filling them up.
Do it.
We got to get the buses first. We can't.
They're
probably not the heart of Hotwire.
No, I don't know about that, dude. I don't know if I'm ready to take on another felony. No.
Too many of them as it is.
Then again, if we do get arrested, we could just say it's in the name of Nippertown, and Jim will come running with the credit card and tax write-off. Hey, can I bail my boys out?
Before you know it, your bail will be paid, right?
He's got to get it on the credit card if it's going to be a tax write-off, So
absolutely.
So should we talk about last night and the crew?
That's next on the list. Okay. So last night we got a little wild on the show, and it was fun. I'm not going to lie. I had a freaking blast.
I did too.
Last night. It was fun. And
I had a blast, but I almost had a heart attack.
We covered a bunch of stuff. We covered the stuff that we wanted to. And then all of a sudden the show took a left and just kept going.
And right.
And I believe some guy commented. He said that you guys get pretty wild in overtime or any extra innings or whatever he said, which was true because it was. All right, Veter, that sounds good, man. Here, check that one out. So,
thank you, Mr. Howard. Appreciate that, Oliver.
Sure, man.
Thank you. Awesome.
So
Thanks for tuning in.
We were kind of like just free flowing, and we started talking about Switzerland and all sorts of shit. So
I remember that was funny.
I had
to have Jim explain that to me this morning, though. I didn't get it.
Oh, you didn't get it? All right.
Well, I did. Well, he reminded me of the history. I got it now, and it was fucking. It was funnier this morning on the phone than it was last night because I was like, okay. I just thought it was funny because he was listening to the Swiss national anthem.
So our fearless leader, our mayor, our commander in chief, I guess, of Nippertown.
Yeah, president of Nippertown. He's just the president. He wanted to be president when he was a kid. Let's just give him the president title.
Yes.
President of Nippertown. He needs to change it from mayor to president.
You're the president. Yeah, absolutely. We'll swear him in. We'll swear him in next Wednesday.
Yeah.
So he started, and he's a little prankster. So he started basically changing the names, like underneath mine's at that Fuzz and Rock show. Ralph Fuzz is on there. Like, so he has the power to change anybody's name. So he's messing around and was changing names. I have a clip of it, and here's the clip. Here, I titled the clip.
Jesus, no. God.
Yes. I titled the clip "The Crew." I titled the clip "The Crew." Gilbert fucking loses it. You got to see this. It is hilarious.
Yeah.
Watch Jim. Watch his face. Okay, and then there's a little backstory to this where I'll tell you guys after this is over because there was a little controversy. So
I didn't quite understand what was going on.
It's about a minute and a half. So check this out, guys. We'll be right back.
Jim's having fun with this too. The Big Green Meanie. Why doesn't Halsey have a name? He's still not there. Mike's just an email. What can we give Halsey for a nickname?
Switzerland. Swiss cheese. Can we call it Swiss cheese?
I think that's gold right there. That's gold. Mr. Switzerland. MISTER.
Same one. Yeah.
Somebody has to be the Rock.
Jim, you have way too much control over everything. Way too much control.
That's why we're not.
Here's where it goes bad.
No. He's trying to be his own baby.
Jim, how dare you? That's not nice. What the fuck, man?
Yeah,
look at him. Look at him.
That's
He
real
can't stop
bad.
laughing.
That's like,
Ow.
I think you should stand up and show him your dick, Fuzz.
Look at
He really should.
He's so proud of himself. He's so proud of himself.
Holy shit! Wow.
Yeah, that's an insult. That's a big insult.
I'm
Jim, why don't you
sad
switch
now.
your name? Switch your
I
name.
swear to God, I feel like if Mike Timpali and I were in a party with you guys, we
Thank
would
you,
be in
Tracy.
the background, just like
Thank
watching
you.
this craziness. And
I'm
shit.
the
We'd just be
same
like,
one.
what the hell are
Be
we
the
doing
only
here?
two not smoking a joint. I know it too.
You guys are the
Yeah,
ones that hold the bail money.
You need the sober guys, yeah.
Yeah, you
Why-
need
why are you
your bail
calling-
buddies.
Why are you calling
Right,
Fuzz
absolutely.
names?
Man, no wonder I joined the Pink Boots. No.
Now, to be fair,
Oh,
okay,
it's much funnier watching it. I didn't watch the replay. I just
to
went right
be
bed
fair,
after
all right.
Oh my god.
So it went on like that it was going on for a while, right? So now I want to point out a couple things. First off,
Oh shit! Here we go.
him laughing his ass off was killing me. Like it was
Yeah.
hilarious, right?
I was
minute-
too mad. I didn't even notice him laughing that way. I
The
was so
second-
mad. I was so mad at him for doing that.
I told him today, I said, the second that I changed that and brought it up, as soon as you saw it, the weather changed for you. I was like, it's when I watched it again, I'm like, wow, that dude, I appreciate that because you were like, you had my back.
But if you watch too, you see my attitude go from Oh, this is fun as hell to. Oh man, I want to catch that dude in the dark alley tomorrow, man.
Exactly.
Yeah, I got
exactly,
mad
yeah.
at Jim Gilbert for the first time in my life. Like I never knew that I would ever get mad at him. So I was fuming when I got done, and I couldn't sleep. So I called you. And it's just like I had to talk. You had to talk me off the wire.
And
And
you're
I had to
not the only
call
one.
him.
There was a couple people that kind of sent me a message like, well, that was kind of harsh. And so here's the deal, guys. Like the reason Jim was laughing so hard, Jim would never do that. Okay. The reason
No, he wouldn't.
he was changing everybody else's. I changed mine to badass Fuzz. I did that myself, right?
They
And
got me. I
nobody
was so
knew,
mad.
and I sold it, right? And that's why Jim was laughing so hard because he was just like he knew he didn't do it.
You
And
got me.
you were like, dude, I got next time I owe you a big hug, man, because you definitely had my back on that. You were
Yeah.
like ready to go, man. I loved it.
Yeah, but no, I wasn't. I was more like, I'm a fat guy. If he ever did that to me, that's the cheapest shot anybody can take at you. If they can't insult you without being a little bit intelligent and just go, oh, this guy's big. What's up, fatso? You know what I mean? It's just like it's the cheapest shot. And being a chubby kid my whole life and maybe being a little bit overweight now, I've always got that cheap shot. And when I saw it and I saw he was the guy changing everybody's names, I didn't realize you did it to yourself. And when I didn't realize that, and I didn't pick up on him laughing so hard, because I'm thinking, Jim's in a weird state of mind tonight, man. I've never seen him like
Yeah,
this. Shit. Some things were bothering him, but it was actually him just feeding the fire to see our reactions. And then I realized we got one hell of a show on because we all play pranks on each other and we're able to have fun and talk about local music and just bust balls and really be honest with each other.
Sure,
and
absolutely.
I even said to you guys, you two really just like getting me going, because I am, the older I get, the more vulnerable I get, the more gullible I am. And you two fuck with me constantly. And I love it.
Hey,
I love it. I have
listen, man.
I got some shit for you though too.
See, look at Tracy said she was pissed too. See, I had to tell her, I'm like, no, Tracy, that was me.
Tracy?
I told her, I'm like, no, T, that was me. No. Don't yell at Jim. But yeah, that was so anybody that got mad at that, it was me busting on myself and trying to get a reaction out of people, which I did. So
yeah, you did.
It was successful. And
you did. Imagine if I went over to Jim's house and just was like, fuck.
Well, that was the first thing I asked you. I was like, dude, you didn't like call him and yell at him, did you?
No. That's why I called you first.
I was scared. I'm like, oh no, Jim, I'm sorry.
And then I woke up today and I'm like, I gotta call him because it's just too fucking funny. And I started talking, and 30 seconds into the conversation, 10 seconds into the conversation, all I hear is him laughing and laughing and laughing and laughing. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm like, dude, I'm so mad at you. I've never thought I could ever be mad at you.
Yeah.
And by you calling Fuzz fat ass Fuzz, I took insult to it. So then he starts changing my name to Offended. And that was, kind of brought me back around. And I'm like, nah, there's no coming back from this right now. I'm like, fuck out. You might not see Capital Underground Monday, Jim. Nah, yeah, just forget. Just erase it. Let's go.
See, now I'd feel horrible then, man.
I need to know better with you two now, and it just shows the love and that. This is the thing about Nippertown is we just want to be able to expose people, give them coverage, play them on our show, and have fun. And with the crew every Wednesday, with this show too, especially, it's fun. It's fun. Johnny Morse's show is fun.
That's what it's about,
You're
man.
going to laugh. You're going to have a good time. You're going to get in depth with national and local artists because we have our finger on the pulse of all of it. So, and that's the thing is we can't be, hey, coming to, Cafe Lena and coming to Empire Live and we got to let go sometimes. And man, you two really know how to really get me, man. I'm just like, what the hell are they going to do to me at Nipperfest now? Now I'm like back against the wall the whole time with Stan Pally and Halsey. I'll be with them. Us three will have our backs against the wall. We'll just be looking around. What's Jim and Fuzz gonna do next? You know. So yeah.
We're probably gonna do it to each other. That's the worst part is we're probably gonna get each other at some point. It's gonna be really funny.
I'll tell you though, at 51 years old and being in radio for 33 years and music and all this shit, this is the most fun I've ever had.
I'm telling
This
you,
is the
dude, it's
most fun I've ever had, you know, and I don't mind wearing this dog on my chest. I'm a dog lover. In Nippertown, all of us are dog lovers. We're cat lovers, but we're definitely dog people, and this makes me proud to be part of
yeah,
this.
buddy.
Right
It is,
here.
it is. Yeah,
Definitely.
absolutely,
Yeah.
man. I agree with you on that
It-
statement 100%.
WVCR, when we were all young, we were all like a crew kind of. We were all like, we all go to the shows together and we'd all hang out. We'd all go to Denny's together after the shows, you know, and we'd all hang out at the airport because that was Arnold's thing. Maybe it was a Colony thing. I don't know. But I feel like, you know, now it's like, wow, it's coming around again and with a whole bunch of different, got a couple familiar faces, but a whole bunch of different cats, you know. So it's
The
fun.
most dangerous thing now is we got more money.
I'm so glad you played that video. Yeah, the moolah.
Now we're dangerous, you know.
Yeah.
But no, I agree with you 100%, man. It's a lot of fun to do what we're doing, to be able to do what we're doing, first of all, and have fun doing it. And everything that we do is just, you know, it's not about us, it's about the local area. And you know, we want everybody to succeed. That's the bottom line of it, is everybody should succeed. You got music, and then we'll go into some music trivia, and then we're done.
It's music trivia time.
Yes.
Fuzz likes to bring it on. I was sitting on a park bench in 1975. Wow, it's trivia time.
Look at that. See that? Well
On the
done,
spot,
sir.
improv, you know.
Well done, sir. You're like my
I
Paul
made it.
Schaefer.
Made up a real again. I made up a real shitty theme song.
You like my
trivia.
Paul? Listen,
It's trivia time with Fuzz. Fuzz.
Oh,
Fuzz.
oh,
Go.
oh.
Let's do this.
you gave me the radio announcer voice too.
I tried.
Hell yeah, man.
Mhm.
All right, so what the fuck was I just gonna do here? Oh,
Trivia.
yeah,
Okay.
I'll
this
give you
should be
this
fun.
one before we do trivia. I'll give you this one real quick.
How are we playing this? How are we doing this? Oh, jeez.
I
Oh,
don't
man.
have the other one. Damn it. Uh,
Halsey looks horrible in the morning.
yeah, right. That's Switzerland for you. Oh, I got a quick dick pic. You want me to throw that up there?
Jim Wortman photo prints at Facebook, or go to lefthandcreations666.com. Dick pic. All right. I love it.
That's
Now I'm
right.
just reading the bottom. You're plugging Jim Wortman's thing, and thanks for plugging shuffleextreme.com. I see
Yeah,
things
buddy,
on it.
man, all the
Of course,
time. Absolutely.
Myron, our friend Myron, artist, he's doing well too. Good.
Love that,
So-
man.
So
Absolutely,
how
man.
does this trivia thing work?
All right, so we got 10 questions.
Mhm.
We usually, there's a delay, so we got to wait for chat to answer before we jump in. So
Is there rules for the chat?
no, they just chime in with the answers, and at the end we get a score to see how well we did.
Cool. Okay.
So question number 1 is, which of these bands recorded a CD named after the state they grew up in? Is it Guns N' Roses, Bon Jovi, Def Leppard, or Aerosmith?
I know the answer to that one.
Me
but I'll
too.
wait.
What do you think, chat? So which one of these bands recorded a CD named after the state they grew up in? Guns N' Roses, Bon Jovi, Def Leppard, or Aerosmith? All right, we got 2 for Bon Jovi. Is that the chat agree? You guys all agree? New Jersey, yep. That's definitely the name of an album. So we're gonna go with Bon Jovi, and I believe, well, I don't believe, I know that's correct. Jess, good job. All right. Number 2 is in Motley Crue's Kickstart My Heart.
Mhm.
What were the lyrics about? Nikki Sixx's revival from a heroin overdose,
Mhm.
Tommy Lee's marriage to Heather Locklear, how the band got started, or Vince Neil's obsession with race car driving?
I know the answer to this one too. But go ahead. You're going to post comments and see who answers.
Yeah, they chime in because it's like a 15-second delay, 10-second delay. So
Okay. So
Tracy,
yeah, I know the answer
Nikki's
to that.
OD.
Yeah, I have to agree with her.
Anybody else got a? Veter says Vince Neil's obsession. Okay, so we're gonna have to come to a consensus.
Why do you call him Veter? You got special nicknames for everybody. I got to get in on this. Like Oliver, I'm familiar with, but Veter was his nickname.
Oliver, I don't know if I should out him. So should I out you, Oliver, or no?
No, don't. You don't have to. So it's okay. I just hear Veter. I'm just like, why? It says Oliver Howard. It's okay. We can leave some mystery to Oliver Howard. Oliver Howard.
Overdose. Oh, he says, go ahead. So this is Veter from Deveria.
Oh, okay.
Is Oliver Howard.
Sorry.
So
I
think that's his alias because he's a teacher. So he don't want kids looking him up on Facebook. I don't know, something like that. So yeah, that's why I just forget and I call him Veter because I'm just so.
Kids back in 1776.
Oh, look at this. Jess is wrapping her green sack. Hell yeah, man.
Thank you, Jess.
Okay, so back to this now. It looks like everybody's saying OD except for Veter.
Yeah.
Or Mr. Howard. I'm sorry.
Yep.
So I think we're going to go with Nikki Sixx's revival from a heroin overdose.
Yeah.
Which of these groups had these lyrics? Turn it down, you said. Well, all I got to say to you is time and time again, I say no, 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 no.
Holy shit, you stumped the Ralph.
Really?
Yeah. You stumped the Ralph on that.
So I'll read this one again. It says, which of these groups? Oh, I got to give the groups too.
Okay.
So turn it down, you said, when all I got to say to you is time and time again, I say no, 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 no.
Oh, now I see all the comments. Okay. Who the hell is Roach Clips? I love that Facebook name. That's the best. You're gonna blow the cover too? You don't have to.
Yeah, why not? Fuck it. I'll out everybody today. It's Mark Rousseau.
Oh, what's up, Mark? Oh, that's a great name.
It's perfect, right? It's great.
It's funny because I don't like Roach Clips popped into my head the other day, and I was like, oh, I got these needle nose pliers, man. These things fucking work way better than Roach Clips.
I know, right?
Oh, that's the best. Okay, so what was the next? So your question was.
That was which of these groups had the lyric "Turn it down"? You said, "Well, all I got to say to you is time and time again." They say, "No, no, 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 no."
Oh, okay. Now that you say it like you sing it, now I get it.
That's why I do it like that, man. I want to try and conceal it a little
Clips,
bit.
Tracy, Howard, they all got that right. That's Twisted Sisters.
Yes,
and Jamie Johnston from Hatebreed just produced Dee Snider's new album, so check it out because it's a little more aggressive. Dee Snider, a little heavier and hard rock, and it's still Dee, but so check that out. That's just a bit of information there.
That's good stuff. I'm changing my banner. I'm not shy about the fact that I'm not very computer literate. So, all right. So we'll go to number 4. What's up?
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Do your thing. No, go ahead.
We'll go to number 4. Which CD from Poison was the first to be involved in controversy over the cover? Look What the Cat Dragged In, Open Up and Say Ah, Flesh and Blood, or Swallow This Live?
I would say Swallow This Live would be because of the title, but I don't remember, and I don't really give a shit about Poison. Sorry, Brett.
From Poison was the first to be involved in a controversy over the cover. Look What the Cat Dragged In, Open Up and Say Ah, Flesh and Blood, or Swallow This Live?
Wow, you're into your hair metal, huh? It's a hair metal night. Okay.
Chat loves this stuff, man. They dig it. They dig hair metal.
I dig it too.
Okay, so we have Open Up and Say Ah.
Mm-hmm.
Cat Dragged In, somebody said. And yeah, so I know the answer. I do know the answer. The answer to this is
Open Up and Say Ah, if I remember correctly, was like some type of green cat woman with her tongue hanging out or something.
A long tongue And then
Right.
when they changed it, they had to put a black bar across her tongue, her mouth being open.
Why?
True story. Yep. So we're gonna go open up and say on that one.
Meanwhile, Peter Steele of Typo Negative had a picture of his asshole on the cover.
No, yeah. Listen, that's Peter
Right.
Steele. He can get away with
Right.
it because he's Peter
Right.
Steele.
He was.
Well, there's
We
another.
love-
Remember that band we had to
We
call
love Typo
AC?
Negative. What was it?
Remember the band we had to call AC at VCR?
Oh yeah. I don't even
That
want
was,
to say that, especially if the war is on. Should definitely.
They had some really interesting covers to their albums too.
Yeah, 311. I was just thinking about. I heard 311 on the radio the other day for some reason, and
Yep.
they covered that first 311 song. He would just scream bloody murder into the microphone. Then he would go, and that's how he sang. He didn't even sing lyrics. He said, so okay, go ahead. This is fun trivia.
So number 5, which group sang these lyrics? I don't need to be the king of the world as long as I'm the hero of this little girl. Was it Winger, Great White, White Lion, or Warrant?
Say
Which
the lyric
group
again.
sang these lyrics? I don't need to be the king of the world as long as I'm the hero of this little girl. All right. While they're typing, I'm gonna put this one up there because, dude, Witchfinder was one of my favorite, one of my first favorite.
I knew that band, but I would never got that either, man.
Witchfinder was one of my first favorite bands when I started getting into metal. Like they were it. And I'm glad they have the internet now because you can find it, which is great. So everybody says Warrant except Clips, and he put Witchfinder General, so that gives him a pass.
Are we in the second round yet?
It's the song
I
Heaven.
have theme music for the second round. Are we into the second round yet?
We don't do second rounds, just one.
Oh, okay.
Although
I'll do an outro.
Okay, that works.
All right.
Question number 6. These lyrics are from which band? If we take some time, think it over, baby. Take some time. Let me know if you really want to go.
I like it better when you kind of sing it because that's what does it for me. Because I should have got that Twisted Sister right off the rip, especially when he went no.
Well, I try to make it a little bit harder, you know.
If you went no, I would have got it right away.
Okay, so I'll read him again to you guys. Ready? These lyrics are from which band? If we take some time, think it over, baby. Better. Take some time. Let me know if you really want to go.
Yeah.
Now you know it?
No.
Because I can't sing for sure.
No. Yeah. But you got if you get a little bit of the melody going, you're all right.
Come on, Veter. If we take some time, think it over, baby. Yep. You're onto it.
Take it over, baby.
Don't know what you got.
Don't know what Cinderella.
Yes, sir. This one's interesting. What song from Vixen was written by Richard Marx? Love is a Killer, Crying, Edge of a Broken Heart, or How Much Love?
I so wanted to give Richard Marx a haircut when I saw him come out.
Come on, Veter. You're a big girl like Vixen is. Tell us what the answer is. Which song from Vixen was written by Richard Marx? Love is a Killer, Crying, Edge of a Broken Heart, or How Much Love? Got 2 for Edge of a Broken Heart right now. Veter says I was in Vixen.
Was Vixen the all-female band?
Correct. Yep.
All right. Yep.
Look at Roach Clips just puts the broken heart up there. That's perfect.
Yeah. Never liked Vixen either.
Veter said I had the pretty blonde hair. They all had blonde hair except for Roxy. The drummer was
I liked hair metal, but I liked, even though they wore makeup, I was more like Rat is way cooler than Poison. Cinderella is way cooler than Enough's Enough. Scorpions Def Leppard, Iron Maiden, Dio. I mean, some of them hair metal bands I really liked and I still like to this day. But there was just some of them that just, And the ones I really didn't like back then, I love now. The ones we got stuck playing at VCR. Firehouse, Slaughter. I'm listening to their music. I'm like, oh, wow, these dudes can really play guitar. I guess I was just listening to just Biohazard back then. You know what I mean?
can't stand that Steelheart song, that Never Let You Go song.
Yeah, I just
I
played
can't
it on
stand it because
Shuffling
we had
Stream
to
the
play
other
it
day.
all the time.
Right, right. That's the thing about doing radio now. It's like I try to not repeat songs. I try to play whatever the hell we want because radio always told us, Fuzz can attest to this, that we had to play tunes. And that's the thing is we had choices to play and we could play our own music, but we had to play music. That's not, I never got that. That's not the power of being a DJ. That really knocks you. That just says you don't know what the hell to play. You know, you're muted.
Yeah, I was muted. You're right. I used to bring in my imports all the time and play them instead of, because it was just something different,
Yep.
And then I knew where all the, all the funks and shits were. So I was like,
Right.
just kept hitting that button.
Yeah.
So where we go? We're going with Edge of a Broken Heart, right? Okay. Number 8. Which Skid Row song had these lyrics? Woke up to the sound of pouring rain. The wind would whisper, and I'll think of you.
Think of you.
And all the tears you cried, they will call my name. And when you needed me, I came through.
I played with the singer from that band.
Played with who? Sebastian Bach?
Yeah. I got to, at Edge Fest.
Oh, the choices are Piece of Me, 18 in Life, I Remember You, Youth Gone Wild.
Yep.
I Remember You.
Yep, I remember you.
Yep, you guys are all about it tonight. Nice job.
Hey, Fuzz, can I interject and put out a trivia? I'll do a Name That Tune.
Oh, that's a good one.
Ready?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go one off here.
Name that tune. Ready? I'll do it again.
It's Journey, Separate Ways.
Kind of.
Kind of. No, that sounded good, man.
Kind of. How about this one? One more.
Go ahead.
And this isn't hair metal, but this is definitely 80s.
All right.
Here we go. Ready? Name that tune. One more time. Can you hear it?
I can hear it. Yeah, I don't know what it is though.
It's like
Vito
Howard
said-
Jones.
Vito
Howard
said
Jones.
Love Will Find
It's not
You.
level. No, it's not level 5. It's like Howard Jones or something like that. It's like how they all had the keyboard solo.
Yeah. Yeah, I would have never gotten that, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
Number 9 is which group had the hits Round and Round and Lay It Down?
And Dance.
Is it Night
And
Ranger, Aerosmith, Rat, or Bon Jovi? Everybody's saying Rat. That is correct, I think. Anyways.
I saw Rat like 3 times in their prime, man. It was so good. The best time I saw him, too, was the least attended at the RPI Fieldhouse. And it was on the Dance, Dance, Dance. But the songs were so much heavier, and they were into their like 5th or 6th album. Yeah, I love it.
You got to admit, man, like, it might be Lay It Down. The riff in that is like iconic now. I mean, it's just like you hear it and you're like, yeah, dude.
Flatbroke guitarist Dave White was a rock and roller. He would, before practice, he'd be playing Eruption, Lay It Down, Van Halen, Sabbath. Them guys just played whatever. And that's what they played before they actually started their hardcore bands. Rock and roll and the music we were growing up to. He'd play everything, every riff, he'd do it. And yeah, man, that was one of them.
Number 10, last and final one for this week, guys. Which of these bands had a debut CD that went to number 1 and also sold over 10 million copies? Poison, Def Leppard, Metallica, or Guns N' Roses?
That's a tough one.
Which of these bands had a debut CD that went to #1 and also sold over 10 million copies? Poison, Def Leppard, Metallica, or Guns N' Roses?
That's a tough one. There's two possibilities there, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, I think Tracy's onto something there.
I think she's got it too.
It could be the predecessor though.
Yep.
But I think she's right because I think they were the they sold a lot of records.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Appetite for Destruction, it was, I mean,
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah, Guns N'
And yeah.
Roses were if they were a band and active, they were no joke. And no matter what they did, whether it was Appetite for Destruction, or whether it was Lies, whether it was Use Your Illusion or the Spaghetti Incident, and they had a couple other live things, but once after that, they kind of broke up, I guess. But
And they had the music industry by the balls.
by the balls, like wrapped up, like
Yep.
like
Absolutely. And we had a
Yeah.
conversation the other day about Creed, the band Creed, right?
we were talking
They-
about that today.
Was it today?
Yeah, you said, thank God you called. Creed just came on my
Yeah, you're right.
Spotify.
Yeah, you're right. So, but dude, that band had the music industry by the balls too, and they just melted the fuck down. They were the biggest goddamn thing. They were like the next Guns N' Roses. They were huge, and
I
they
went to see
melted
Creed,
down.
I told you. Right. But I went to see them at the height of their career. I had free tickets. I'm like, let's go. Fuck it. We'll go check out Creed. I don't really like them, but I was never one to go, that band sucks, I ain't going there. I had free tickets, so I went. The band, because I'm a band guy. I want to hear that band rock. And then if the singer comes in and he's doing his thing, and it's great. But that band was amazing live. I can't believe I'm even saying it because I never really picked up on it because they're much heavier live. And Scott Stapp come out, and I'm sorry, Scott, must have been a bad night for you. And it was just, it didn't even sound like Creed. And you got the whole crowd singing because every dude's going to sing like him or Eddie Vedder. They all picked up on that. Eddie Vedder, where the road to find us, Stone Temple Pilots, whatever.
Yep.
Everybody picked up on that. But then, I mentioned, so I played, and I'm not bragging, but I played with Scott Stapp headlining a stage at Rockin' Derby. And band was okay. But Scott was really good that night. And I'm not a Creed fan. He was real rude to us. So fuck you, Scott.
Yeah, he had the attitude, but I think he also had a little.
But I'll give him the credit. His vocals were spot on. He had the crowd going. And he just had basically, a bunch of young kids as his band, which they were good, but they weren't as good as that Creed that night. And if you could put that Scott Stapp with Rockin' Derby to 4 years prior to SPAC together, that would have been amazing.
Yeah, I think Tremonti was the man,
Who's another band I'm going to say, and I'm going to say it. I'm going to get smacked virtually for saying this. But I went to see, I had free tickets. I was there with the radio station, whatever. Stained. There's another good band
Did
playing.
you just say Stained?
It was Daughtry. I was surprised they were good.
Oh, okay.
Stained. I wanted to go see Stained, and then it was Nickelback. And Nickelback, they blew me away. I thought they were really good, and I maybe it's just because everyone picks on. I know you're losing a lot of respect for me right now.
No, not at all, dude.
But live, they were good. Live, they were good.
I'm going to agree with you. I think that Nickelback, the problem with Nickelback is, and I tried to figure this out once before, the only bad thing I can see about it is they're overplayed and overproduced on their album.
But if you listen to, and then I saw some kind of interview with them after seeing them, I'm like, wow, that was fucking heavy. Their music is good. The hits are what makes it, and the overplaying of it. And how you could put two Nickelback songs together and it sounds like one tune. The jokes and there was a lot of jokes, but I don't ever let that. I'll always give a band a chance. Blew me away. And they are basically a heavy band. So if you listen to the records, they're not all hits. There's a really, like Metallica, just as heavy as Metallica song. And then there's a hit. and then there's a Metallica. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's a song that's just as heavy as Black Sabbath, and then see them live, and then it's some of the So anyway, I'm not going to go on about Nickelback.
Yeah,
Anyway.
dude, I won't lose respect for it because I just listened to Burn It to the Ground like 15 minutes before we went on. So I'm not shy. I like Nickelback. I think they're all right. So
I don't.
So I'm going to submit these answers. Let's see how we did on the quiz, folks. We got like I doubt my degenerates. You guys got 100, man. You guys are awesome. See that? You guys are freaking awesome. Well done, chat. Well done.
Trivia champs. Trivia champs. They come here every week. Sorry, I ran out of batteries.
Oh shit. That is our
So what
time,
do they win?
my
Did they win
friend.
anything?
My Undying Love. How's that?
Let's give them. Let's give them something.
What are we gonna give them?
I don't know, like cash.
I got
How many
100
winners
right here.
are there? No.
I got 100.
That's way. That's way too much. How many winners are there?
Well, everybody, the whole chat wins.
Well, how many chats? I mean, how many people we got going here? Wow. He's like, I got 100 right here. Yo, you're a gangster, son.
Dude, it's on the stripper-thon. That's Lola's stripper-thon right there. I'll take it off. Hold on.
The stripper-thon. That's great.
Hold on. I think she can. Yeah, look at it.
She is a girl down there?
No,
okay.
no. It's tough to see, but she autographed it.
I see it. Who autographed it?
Lola Montez.
Oh, Lola Montez. So she's a stripper or porn star?
She is a dancer,
Mm-hmm.
and she works locally. And Myron actually made a comic book about her. It was awesome.
Oh, sorry, Lola. I didn't mean to say you're a porn star. I wasn't sure. But she's a dancer. Cool. Respect to the dancers. They're entertainers too. So props to the strippers,
100%.
dancers, exotic dancers. They definitely they're just like us. They give you some type of escape. You know, so I think strippers get a bad dancers, exotic dancers. They get a bad rep.
They do.
I know.
And
I know a belly dancer. You know, she's a cool girl, singer in a local band. She's a belly dancer too.
God.
Beautiful woman. Yeah.
Nothing more exotic than that.
No, belly dancing is definitely very exotic.
Oh, single. Listen, she's the one that told me to put them on there. I just put the 100 on because, you know, somebody's got to flex the baller muscles a little bit. You know what I mean? So, brother, that's our time, man. I want to talk to you about before we go. I want to talk to you about the tradition, though.
Okay.
What's up with you guys?
Oh man. Oh, I like. All right. So first of all, I'm coming off pneumonia. Okay. I'm feeling better. I've been playing these riffs since last year. I have riffs and just ideas on my iPhone that go back right when Let Go Daylight stopped in 2008, 19. I don't remember. It was 19 or 20 or whatever. But and then every time I get an idea, I would write it down. And the tradition, basically, I guess I'll start with the Let Go Daylight. It was a great band. We played a lot of great shows. We're all still great friends, both versions of the band.
Mm-hmm.
But it always leaned too metal for me. So I think that's why when we started the tradition, we went all acoustic and we stripped it down. So I think it was a chance for us to be able to, for me to actually learn to sing better by playing 3 hours of music twice a week, to make a few bucks and have fun. We still played a lot of tradition originals, a lot of Let Go Daylight stuff. But, you know, I come from a hardcore band. That's my roots. I was always a rocker, a classic rocker. And then I just dove into underground hardcore. I knew about Sick of It All and Agnostic Front before I knew about Slayer and Overkill, for instance. I really wasn't a metalhead. I was a hardcore kid right away, right out of classic rock. So now I could put them two together, to the hard rock element without getting too heavy metal, and the classic rock of the tradition or the mellowness, and bring them both together and actually make it work. man, I went to practice last night for the first time with Anthony Delano. Anthony and I were in a band called As Above, So Below. He was in a bunch of bands with John Broder. He jammed in. Oh man, I'm gonna draw a blank on his band. There's so many of them.
Black John Wayne.
He was in. No, he was not in Black John Wayne.
Damn it.
So anyway, when I reconnected with Anthony, I knew he was the right guy. I just talked to. Now I have different bass players, and it just happened like a couple weeks ago. Mike Shutt, he was in Flat Broke, he was in Last Call, he was in Let Go Daylight. But when he was in Let Go Daylight, he helped me write, and I wrote well with him. I never really wrote with him because I was always the singer in the other bands, or I managed Flat Broke, whatever. So to have him back in is cool. And then Zach and I started the tradition. Zach's coming back in our lead, so I'm super excited about it. These tunes right off the rip are going to kind of, if you've seen the tradition play, they're going to get you, they're going to hook you, but you might be a little scared at first because I'm letting a little of that anger and aggression out without screaming, but singing a little more aggressively. And then, man, they just kind of mesh beautifully into this beautiful rainbow of colors and tastes and flavors. And I just can't wait for everybody to hear it because I've been working on it a long time. And I had a couple setbacks over the year. And next Wednesday, we're going to jam as a full band, the four of us, for the first time. And I look forward to that because I want everybody's input on these tunes as we start to, rewrite them. End of the story, we're going to record April 2nd and 3rd. And that's the beginning of it all. We're going to we're locking ourselves in a barn in Clarksville with Arthur Scott Werner at DMS Studios. And we're not going to move until he kicks us out. That's kind of thing. The other beauty of this too is that I'm going to leave a few of these tunes unfinished because I want Arthur to help, mold us as a band and a producer, give a lot of ideas. And I think that, and also bands used to walk in the studio and just let the tape roll and they would record, and that's how the songs came to life. So when you're jamming and you're in that space for 2, 3, 4 hours, there's going to be some magic. And if that tape is rolling, there's going to be some of that too. And then we're going to kind of, when we're done kind of tracking out what we have, we're going to just let the tape roll and we're just going to improv, and that may become a track or two. So I'm excited. Thunder Mountain's coming, and it's named Thunder Mountain because where I live is kind of not really on a mountain, but it's at a peak. And we get these crazy windstorms that knock down trees. The winds, tornadoes seem to come through this area. It's strange where I live. So it means something to me, but Thunder Mountain's coming and I'm excited.
Awesome, man.
Thanks for letting me get off my chest. I wasn't expecting to talk about the tradition.
Yeah, buddy.
I never do interviews for the tradition because I'm the guy who's always doing that with the bands. Or, I'll send it out though. Hopefully, some radio.
Funny, dude, is like Jim said one time. He's like, "Oh, maybe one of these days I'll interview you." And I'm like, "No, you won't." I wouldn't know what to say. I'd be like, I'd have no clue.
Well, if you were a drummer in a band, which you've been playing your drums. Hint, anyone out there in rock world who might want to jam with somebody.
Listen, I still got to shake a lot of rust off these bones, bro. A lot. Yeah,
well, that's, what it is? It's just playing a little bit every day.
No, and I do. I have.
Yeah, that's all. So it is.
What do you think Betty White would think about that?
Yeah, I don't know why I called her a whore last night, but I just heard she was like a groupie for Sinatra back in the day.
What do you think she would say? What do you think she would say about it?
I don't get the whole thing with like, oh my God, Betty White's dead. She was a comedian. She was funny. She lived a full life. Well, she was like, what, 108?
99.
Right? 99. So that's like, come on. That's like legend right there. But I just don't understand the whole, why did everybody bug out?
I think because she was about to celebrate her 100th birthday and
yeah. You know what, Betty? I'm sorry.
Sorry. But yeah. What do you think Betty White would think
about
this show and anything in general?
I don't know. She would just be like, these two idiots, just stupid. Dude called me a whore. He probably can't even get it up. She's right.
I think she would have laughed at that,
dude. Yeah, I heard a rumor that she was with Sinatra, but I guess, how many girls do you think Frank Sinatra actually banged back in the day?
A lot. And I would have hit it. I would have hit it at 99.
And
How's
from
that?
what I remember seeing, to her credit, even though I just remember her from the Golden Girls, when you see older pictures of her, smoking hot, Betty White. Right.
All right. Well, let's ask her. Betty, what do you think?
I'm sorry, sweetie. Honey Badger doesn't give a shit.
Clearly doesn't fucking
You're
care.
You're a fucking jerk.
She don't care, buddy. She don't give a shit about nothing. See? She's like a honey badger. That's it, man. Do you want me to
blow me the fuck up?
You want me to ease you off jelly or just hit it?
No, just blow me the fuck up. Thank you for having me on. This is a blast
dude, I
tonight.
appreciate you coming on, man. And I'm
Wait,
sure we'll
before
do it
we
again.
go,
Yeah.
before we go.
Oh.
Happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
Hold on one second. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Don't you go anywhere.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy
for all you
Valentine's
lovers out
Day.
there.
Here
for all
comes
you
your,
lovers out there.
here
for all
comes
you
your
lovers up. Hold on. For
Go
all
ahead.
you lovers out there that are about to make love to some love-making music, please do not try Viagra. It hurts.
especially not two of them. On that note,
Not two of them.
here comes your Valentine's Day present, bro. Just like that, he's out. All right, guys, that's it for me. I am done for yet another fun-filled week of excitement here at That Fuzzy Rock Show. Listen, you guys know where to find us. YouTube.com. It's still at That Fuzzing 518 Show. I don't know why they won't let me change it, but I'll change it eventually. But that's where we're at on YouTube. Facebook.com/That Fuzzing Rock Show. I need about 40 more people to hit 2,000. So invite your friends. Get them all in here. Let's get this community rolling. Instagram and TikTok, we do at That Fuzzing Rock Show as well. Subscribe, follow, like, share. I know that Ralph says that loves it when I say that shit, so we're going to do that. Next week, we have the Pine Boys, and I'm going to try to squeeze in my Australian buddy there if we can do that. But if not, we'll play that another time. Make sure you guys are tuning in, 7 p.m., same time, same channel. It is That Fuzzing Rock Show. I love you guys to death, and I couldn't do this shit without you. Put this one in the books. I'm done.